Hello all, this is Zen Zen Shu, and if you love Go like I love Go, we are already friends. What I like to do with these uh, short videos that I like to produce is to think about the smallest living shapes in Go. And if you played Go for any amount of time, I'm sure you've come across this particular image here that shows you that there are 12 and only 12 minimal shapes that are alive, and the 12 of them are depicted are shown here on the board. As to why we'd want to study these smallest living shapes, I'll get to that later. But for now, I just want us to take a look at this image in this first video with these 12 different shapes. This is from Sensei Library. Um, it's a great Go resource. And I should say this, if you've stumbled on this video and you don't know what Go is, you don't know how to play it, I would encourage you to go ahead and check out uh, the Go Magic YouTube channel, where they have a number of really great videos that will show you how to play. And it's really, the rules are relatively simple. The complexity of the game is in the strategy, so you can learn very quickly. And also, those videos will um, help you uh, get better at it initially and show you where you can play online and other things like that, resources there. So again, I would check that out, Go Magic. All right, for this particular video, I just want us to look at this arrangement of the 12 smallest living shapes. And of course, you know, if you play Go, that the smallest living shapes have to have two separate eyes. And you can see here then, sure enough, each one of these has two and only two eyes because they're the smallest. Now, I did want to notice some things about this, but ultimately what I'm going to do is suggest that this image, the arrangement that you see here, it's aesthetically pleasing. It's probably arranged this way for that reason. That is, you have the 12 different groups and the minimum number of white stones necessary to surround all of them. And there's a certain balance. So there's an aesthetic pleasure to this. But as I examined this, it it just kind of came to me that it's hard to see any rhyming of shapes here, and instead it's a kind of bewildering initially, a bewildering group of all these different shapes that would be very difficult to memorize and to understand if you want to do that. And I think ultimately you do want to do that for reasons I'll explain in another video. But for example, some of these shapes really do rhyme, but it's hard to notice initially. So for example, here's this odd kind of an upside down F shape. And that shape all the way over here is kind of rhymed. Right here's the F, but it's been turned into an E. So you can see there's similarity there, but you got to go hunt for it across the board. And maybe for those who are much stronger at Go than I am, maybe that's the point. Maybe these are spread out over the board to make you think about whole board perspective. Who knows? But I uh, I ended up looking at this and rearranging the order of these various shapes in a way that I think brings out the logic and the way that the shapes actually are quite similar to each other. Um, so what I want to do in the videos that follow is to show you the rearranged board and then help you to see and understand how these shapes rhyme each other. So I'll stop the video here for now, and then we'll look at the rearrangement that I made.